Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is George and this is SaaS Master. Today we're going to check out Dashly, which is a live chat but with a twist. It's not just a live chat, but it also integrates with your WooCommerce site. So if you have WooCommerce, it's going to work wonderfully because it's going to help you launch more sales. Now I'll show you how that works in a bit. First, we got here their main site, and I just want to show you really quick their main features. And obviously, it's like the live chat for sales, visitor tracking, personalized message. We can also have in-app messages, email campaigns, user data, analytics, improved customer satisfaction by live chat in your product. Remember we mentioned WooCommerce? Well, yeah, you can have a special WooCommerce like chat just based on that section of the product. And also in your chat, it will tell you where they come from. So if it comes from the page of a product, it'll say. Inbox for support team, knowledge base. You can have a knowledge base in the chat. Team performance report, so you know what's going on. Was it satisfactory or not? So let's head on over to Dashly dashboard, and you're gonna get greeted with this. Obviously, you have a pop-up to start off, but you have to add a brand new site. And I'm just gonna do like a really quick add site, which I already added, but this is just for testing. And what is your site about? Is it a SaaS? Is it an e-commerce, a landing page, or something else? Well, we're just gonna say in this case, it's a SaaS. Let's click new site. Website name is gonna be test. Whoa, that was wrong. Test. Company name, test. Let's get rid of this. Add site. Oh, already in use. So test 2. This company name already in use. Okay, so someone's using this. Let's add that. All right. So now that we've added that, you see, choose your main goal to start with. This is important that you fill out and you kind of get the sense of what you want your live chat for, because it's going to try to give you those suggestions based on that. So it's going to be support and communicate with visitors and customers. Is it going to capture more leads, onboard and engage your users, retain increased number of sales without churn? Don't know yet. So it just depends what you want to use. But for example, hey, you know what? My main goal is emails and phone numbers. So you go there. Or maybe your just main goal is, hey, I just want to have the chat there and I want to give support to anyone who needs it. So let's just say, let's click on this one. And first thing we're going to do is customize how our chat widget is going to look. So to start off, it looks like black. If we click here and we say, hey, you know what? Well, my site logo is, well, let me remove that. My site logo and my branding is purple, right? Or is it blue? Is it green? Is it yellow? You just choose whatever you want. Or is it red, right? You can have dash. See a dash right there? Bounce. Those are how it's gonna move, like animation. And let's go down here. Upload a brand new logo, so we can add a custom logo if you don't like how it looks. Next thing, we can hide caption in the chat widget. So if you don't want it to greet you like that, so when it starts off, it's just like, I'm here if needed. If you want to remove that, it's possible. If you want to change that message, you can do it right here. If you want to add your social media, it looks pretty cool. If we're going to activate these, see how cool that looks? So you give users the option to contact you in those places if you want. But you can also have integrated those social media in Dashly. So it just depends if you want to give it like a better look. If not, you can do that. Also, you can set it bottom right, bottom left, or top left. Just depends. Chat widget intent. Also, you can change the size. Just say 100, which will look pretty weird. But just for example, you can change those if you want. You can continue, and that would be it, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's go back because I already have integrated my chat, and it's pretty easy to do. Hold on. Sign in. And I'm going to go to my SaaS Master, open admin panel. And I want to show you how to get this integrated really quick. If you use Dashly and WooCommerce, you don't have to do it, but it's pretty cool to take advantage of it. If you're going to integrate, please go to integrations here on the left, bottom left. And you have all these options. So you can integrate your Facebook, your email, Telegram, Viber, Slack, Zendesk. If you want to receive all those messages at just one place, you can do that. You can activate your WooCommerce. To do this, you would integrate. It is going to give you a download plugin, and you're going to install it on WordPress. You have also Google Analytics, My Mixpanel, API Dashly, JavaScript, and obviously webhooks and Zapier. You can just do anything. It's just your imagination. It's just up to you. All right, so it's WooCommerce. If you have installed the plugin and you add it, you just add it right here. Once you have that added, you can click on settings right here, or right here in the plugins, click on Dashly. So here in Dashly, what you have to do is put your API that you grab from Dashly. So I have these blocks so you can't see that. And you would grab those over here in settings, API keys. You just grab that and put it over there, and it's gonna work wonderfully, Dashly and WooCommerce, one with the other. All right, so these are the communications that you can grab and like work with one. And the first thing we're gonna see is the dashboard. Here in the dashboard, you're gonna see your domain in Dashly is warming up. So depending how many emails sent, it's gonna depend on your plan. So depending on your plan, it's the amount of emails you have that you have option to send. All right. So basic funnel for a SaaS. Remember we selected a SaaS? Well, we have the basic funnel right here. So you can see how many sessions started, how many registered, how many signed in, and how many made an order. Now you'd have to configure this and put that PHP, HTML in there so it actually knows what pages these are. But I mean, this is awesome because it's information that you won't normally get in another live chat. So like I said, it's like a mixture of like e-commerce and live chat. So it's pretty cool. Now you get recommended auto messages also. So notify me if free trial is over, lead qualification, lead capturing, use activation. Now these are just like quick recommendations, but we're gonna see those more in depth over here in the auto. Also, we have general website report for the last month. So you got 5 new visitors, new leads collected. So that means people who chatted with you. You got new conversions, auto message sent, manual email messages. All that in the dashboard. Next thing we have is live. So here in live, it's gonna tell you if someone's actually live right now. So I have opened and installed here the live chat. You can see it's right here. And I have the Facebook site right here also. So if I open this, you can see I can start a brand new chat, and I'm gonna just start off brand new. But it knows someone is at your site right now. Whoop, hold on. And it says right here, so what country, what city, what's the source, and all that good stuff. So 17 minutes ago, how many people are viewing it, and all that good information. So that's the live information. Next thing is leads. So here in leads, you can, all the people who have been chatting with you from all sources would be considered a lead. So leads would be adding up right here. And if you'd have their emails and all that good stuff, you can start a campaign. So let's just say I would select this one, and I would send a chat message, send a pop-up, or send an email. If I send an email, well, I got these options right here, really quick and really fast. Is it a subscription email? Is it an email with a discount? Is it a welcome email? So for example, you can send a welcome email to everyone who just signed up or just chatted with you, or a discount if we select this one, and you can just edit it right here. Easy to do. If you like that, click send and you're good to go. You just edit and send. How easy is that, man? All right, and you can select multiple. Obviously, if you have 100, 1,000, you can send all in one send. Next thing we have is the inbox. Well, the inbox is pretty clear, is where all your messages are concentrated. Now, guess what? Dashly has an app. So let me open that really quick here on my phone. It's available in Android and iOS. You can have them both. I hope you can view that. Here is the same thing we are actually seeing over there. So that's pretty cool. We have the chat available there. So we are live like most of the time. So you give that sense of people, like you make them think that, hey, they got somebody sitting at an office 24/7 or 12 hours a day, and they're ready to chat with you. Well, no, you just say you have it in your phone. Maybe you're driving, maybe you're heading home. Maybe you're at your bed really I don't know, almost going to sleep, and you can answer people and they would think you are live in an office, but you're really not. So let's just do a little quick test right here. So I'm gonna start a brand new chat, and let's start this one, new message, and I would say, hi, test message sent. Really quick right here. It didn't ring because I have it open, the app, but there it is. Hi, test. See that? All right, so that's there. I can answer from there. Or we can have this right here. We have also hi, test message. Now you see these come from all channels. I can select this one, which are the ones that come from my site. And if it were from Facebook, I would have it over here. So let's do a test now from Facebook. So I have the page connected, and it's this one right here. I haven't started it. Let's get that started really quick. Wait for that, testing. Hold up, got some auto messages there, sorry. All right, so testing, sent that there. I can see it over here that it's popping up over here. And here it is, George Aguilar is testing. So you can see, pretty cool, right? So you can separate all that or just see all channels in one place. Now what I told you that was really cool is that, for example, this test I made, I sent it from a product I have on WooCommerce. So it says right here, viewed items. Well, they saw VizGrow lifetime deal. So they came from that product site, and I can have a sense of what's coming, right? So hey, I know they're gonna ask me this, or they have to do something with this product. Maybe I have more users, more people working with me, and I would say, hey, the professional for this product is this guy. So I can assign that person instead of me talking to them. So right now it's not assigned, but I would assign someone. So for example, I assigned right here Jorge, but maybe he's not the professional one, I would send someone else. Or maybe it's a support or sales question, you would separate that. So that's what's really cool. Next thing we have is the auto. So we have auto messages. Let me show you what that is really quick. I already have a test running, but create a brand new auto message. So the type of auto messages you can create are: one, from the chat. You can create a pop-up, brand new, pop-up builder. So you can create a builder right here, or email. So we've got a sense already of the email. So now we're gonna check out pop-up builder. So let's just select this one just for testing purposes. And you can edit all this, change what it says. Do you see that? Enter, and whoops, I should have got the enter, but it doesn't matter, just testing. Composition, if you want to change that, add images, fields, and all that good stuff. So these are just examples. You can edit all that. Click next. So right here is what type of trigger do you want this pop-up to show up with? So what is going to be the trigger? Trigger means that if someone does what it says right here, it's going to show the pop-up. If not, it won't show it. So you got available of a whole bunch of triggers right here. So communication answered the message. Communication bounced. Communication clicked on the link in the message. Clicked on the spam button. Goal reached, or whatever. Message read. So if someone reads the message, we are gonna send them the pop-up. Boom, that easy. And you can just see how many more you got right here. Exit intent, logged out, made an order. So if you have a site where they log in, and if they logged out, they would get that pop-up. That pop-up can be an invite, it can be a warning, it can be a discount, just whatever your imagination takes you, you can use it, all right? There's a whole bunch of triggers. So once you have the trigger, you can send it. All right, so once the trigger is done, how much time do you want it to take for the trigger to pop up? Do you want it to do it right after the event is complete? So after the trigger is done, you want it to trigger. Or you want to set a time like, hey, you know what? Once they do that, I want to take 20 seconds to do it, right? You don't want to be that obvious, maybe. Maybe you want 2 triggers, so you can set that right here, just add. Also, at what time the trigger should work. Let's just say, for example, you are selling, I'm not sure, but hey, maybe you're selling breakfast at a restaurant, right? So let's just say only a particular time. So maybe from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., you would get this pop-up, and it's a 5% discount for breakfast, right? Or maybe you would say you would show it from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for a breakfast coupon. So that would say, hey, that means I would go tomorrow in the morning because I have a coupon. Just out of my head, right? It can be a whole bunch of things. Next thing is choose the audience for the auto message. So it can be all. So you can see all leads. These are filters pre-made right now. All leads or pop-up sent, message today. So if they message today, they would be available for this pop-up. Has a name, has a phone number, visited more than one time. So if they only visit one time, it's not gonna pop up even if they have the trigger, because you're setting more specific triggers really quick. All right, so let's just say everything's okay. Next, and sending settings. So send only one time, repeat not less than in 1 day. So that means one time forever, or how many times a day. So if they come back tomorrow, if we leave it like this, if they come back tomorrow and they do the same process, they can trigger that trigger again. I hope that's clear. Yeah, should be. Or you can have it set only one time. You don't want to spam these people. You don't want to be like, I don't know, right up in their face. Control group, the percentage of visitors who won't receive the message. You can control that on or off. And visitor status at the moment of sending. So you can have those also triggered. Got that? You can set a goal for this also. So if everything goes right, you set a goal, right? And you go next. I'm not gonna launch it. Next thing we have is ready-made auto messages. So these will show you like everything in one single place. Templates also kind of like the same thing. Analytics, funnels. So analytic funnels, you can create your own funnel. Like it showed right now, there's this funnel right now that's created. You can configure your own funnel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps right here. Maybe your funnel to purchase something is 6 steps, right? Maybe you got like a form that you got to sign up first. So you put that step there and you can edit your own type of funnel. So it's pretty cool. And it's going to help you take better decisions. Trust me, because all this information is going to make you be better at what you're doing. So even selling. So let's just say, for example, hey, a whole bunch of people signed up and they didn't purchase anything. They even opened the product page and they didn't even buy. All right, so what do you got to do? Well, you got to analyze. I mean, is the product too expensive? Is the product like not in price range? Is it, there's a whole bunch of things, or maybe the page doesn't look professional. So there could be many things, but at least, people are watching the product and they're not buying. Or maybe they don't even reach to that step of the product. So you're saying, hey, my site isn't attractive. Am I selling the wrong products? So like I'm telling you, all that information is going to help you be better. I love giving tips along the way. So event reporting, also, you can see all these events right here. So I just started. So there's an event right here, 3 events. That's pretty straightforward. Campaign reports. So once you start campaigns, you can have all this right here. So chats, pop-ups, small pop-ups, big pop-ups, small emails, blah, blah, blah. All that information. And team performance report. I don't have team right now. I don't have team available. If I did, I would have these performance, as you can see right here. So worked by hours, time response, answered and missed questions, conversation rating. So all this would be available if I had this package. So, if your company has a lot of people, or just even 2 or 3 people, and you want to know what they're doing, this is a good option. Next thing we have is tracking. So tracking events. See all the events that have been happening since I've started, they're right here. Tracking master. Also, see this right here, basic options, tracking master. Here you can create events with track users' actions on the site. Event can be different, starting from visitor page or clicking button making purchase. Okay, so you can change that. Pretty cool. And advanced options. You can see advanced tracking master, JavaScript, web API, bunch of stuff. Settings. Let's go through settings really quick before. All right. So in settings, one of the first things I would recommend is that you set your time zone, because everything's going to be based on that. The information that that's going to show you on the dashboard is going to be based on your time zone. If you set the date for the pop-up, remember we talked about the hours? Well, it's based on this time zone, so really be careful and set that up. All right, email forwarding, you would use this. So if you want to add your email, you have to configure it. If you're using Gmail, you go to settings and set this up. It's not that hard. There's really good tutorials on how to do this. Super easy. Chat settings, if you weren't happy with what you did, well, you can modify it here. Remember we had this green and Facebook. So that's what I'm doing. There's my SaaS Master Facebook. I got that set up. Code for installation. This is the code I pasted on my WordPress site. So if you have a website, for example, in my case, I am using a theme. Hold on, I'm using Divi theme. And if I head on over to integrations, I would add my HTML right here. Super easy. If my theme doesn't allow HTML, I recommend that you head on over to plugins, add a new, and go to header and footer, and it'll pop up. And it just gives you the option to add HTML to the header or footer. Just add it on the header, and you're good to go with that HTML. Super easy. If you have HTML5 site, well, you just put it on the main site. Easy, right? And if you're using other types like Shopify, Magenta, WooCommerce, any site that lets you put like the script, you just put it there. Easy, straightforward. Save chat replies. You can save some right here. So maybe you have like repeated questions and you have the same question over and over. Well, you can send that reply, because the reply maybe it's not like, hey, go here. No, it's like, hey, go here and go to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all these links, you can have them right here. Email sending. So like I said, you can add a sender. You can add standard or light, just depending what you want to set for. Personal data processing settings. These are more like for, for the options like the opt-in, if you got a cookie and all that. So for example, the bar that signals about cookie usage. You want that bar, yes or no? Double opt-in for additional email subscription confirmation. So you really want to make sure that really opting in. So visitors consent to data tracking and pop-up. So they're consenting for this and you don't get in trouble. Just depending what countries. I mean, I'm in a country that doesn't really matter. There isn't laws that would like tell you to do this. But there's other countries like, I mean, UK, I think they're really specific with this. You might want to add that. So they're pretty good at complying with all that. Well, guys, I mean, we've had a long talk. This is Dashly. If you guys want to grab the deal, that's going to be in the description. So the link is going to be there. I mean, it's a really good live chat with WooCommerce like integrated. I hope maybe in the future they might add more integrations like other type of sites like Shopify or Magento. I hope that's coming soon. But I mean, if we see or we talk to them and send them, hey, we want this, I'm pretty sure they would add it. Well, guys, my name is George. This is SaaS Master. And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment whatever you need. Thank you for watching. See you later.